Okay guys, this is how the download process works. After you've gone to my website and made your purchase, the file will automatically download to your computer. And here it is, right here, Glenn DeLon GT1000 patches. Now, what I like to do is create a new folder on my desktop. So go to my desktop and create new folder, and let's name it Glenn's GT1000 patches. Okay. Now we're going to save this zip file here, which is the file you're going to get, into that folder. Okay, so that's done. Now let's go to the desktop, and here's that folder that we set up. You're going to go in there. Now what you want to do is extract this file. You want to extract the contents into this folder. To do that on Windows, you would right-click and hit Extract here, and boom, you get this folder. On Mac, I think you can Control-click and it'll do the same thing. So in the folder, this is what's in there. You've got the two sets of patches and a link to the backing tracks. All you do is copy and paste this link right into your browser, and my custom backing tracks that I promised you guys for this set will download directly to your computer, and you can save those anywhere you want and jam along with them. Now let's go ahead and open Tone Studio, and we'll import these patches. To do that, when you open Tone Studio, by default it'll be set for editor. This is the whole signal chain and everything like that. But what you want to do is up here click on Librarian, and then over to the right you see this down arrow. Click on that, and you want to import the file, and you import from the folder we set up, which is on the desktop, Glenn's GT1000 patches, and in this folder are the files. So let's do the drive first. You click on it and hit open, or you can double click. Boom, there they are. Let's do the other one. I'll double click on this one to show you. Glenn DeLon Wet GT1000 set. Double click. Boom. There they are. All of the patches. You've got a complete set of wet, which has a lot of delays and stuff, which is what I use live, and then you have a complete set of dry patches, so you can add your own delays if you like. Right now, to load these into your GT1000, it's very simple. You go to an area where you want to overwrite some patches, and by the way, I want to mention all of the factory patches that come with the GT1000. You don't have to worry about overriding them and losing them, because every one of those factory patches resides in another part of the memory in the GT1000. You'll always have those, so you don't have to worry about overriding some of these things. If you want to go back later and listen to some of the factory patches that you may have missed, you can do that. So for example, I'm going to rewrite this one, user bank 21 patch 1, and I'm going to take my GD clean patch, and you just drag it and drop it. It's going to export the patch from my file that you downloaded, and it's going to go right into your GT1000. Now you're going to have to save this. If you can audition it if you like the way it sounds. Go ahead and write it to that location. Let's do a couple more. These two are for the backing track, the Hoodoo. And that backing track uses two patches, very Stevie Ray Vaughan style. All you do is highlight those two, and let's load those. Right, you see where when you see it red, that means you want to drop it, and it's going to export those two. Only takes a few seconds. Oh, complete it, and boom, there they are. And again, you can click on that one and look down at your GT1000, and it will be loaded. You can audition it. If you like it, save it. I would suggest that you do it, all of these patches like that. Instead of try to load all of them at the same time, don't do that. It's just, it might be too much. It depends on your computer. It might be too much for the program to handle. So just audition them one or two at a time would be the best plan of action here. But that's it. That's all it takes to load my custom patches into your GT1000.